Today on Made in SA, we join Glen and explore the relatively new career path of an app developer.
My dream is simple. I want to be an app developer. I believe I can solve so many problems in South Africa using my skills as app developer.
To be successful in my job, you have to be very flexible. I don't think you ever stop learning. There's always new apps, new technologies, new phones out there. So you think that you know your job, but you have to actually just keep learning.
This is how we roll on Made in SA. We celebrate young people of excellence and give them a kickstart on the road to making their dream a reality.
My name is Glen Mankabidi. I was born in Limpopo, small area called Mtlawanen village. And I'm currently doing IT here at Northwest University, Val campus in Vanderbijl Park. Take a rata ka Vanderbijl, gore it quiet too much. And then with little band was school, we study sharp. It club the bayadi. The reason why I get rata play. I would like to describe myself as a creative person because I like to view the world differently. Because I believe too much, I try to complain. Whenever I try to solve it myself. Gymming or reading. Sometimes I can do research about new technology, internet. But one special first, my parents and my two brothers, because they want support anything that I'm doing. Again, my two friends, because every time I struggle with something, I want to.
Then motho like go le sharp like ana bothata nako a ntwa fana go le seno monyane ina a tshaba batho ana a change thoma o ba le dichomi then a rata batho ana o rata motho o rata go tshega.
Ke kopane le Glen ka 2014 ne re kopantsha group because nasna group le nna ne ke sna group so re kopane mo from that time kona relationship ya rena friendship e thomile ngona.
Glen is my friend. We met 2 years back. I met him through Lucky and we've been friends since then.
Glen is a simple guy. O rata spaces high. Sometimes o quiet, especially batho ba sa mtsebeng, but ho rona o friendly, o talkative.
Marene ke motho passionate, he always speaks about the future, o determined and on passion for try to etsa.
One day we lampotsa hore re somewhere. Nna ne ke ntse ke le busy ke bolela le batho mo. Ke no magala motho a etangwa ka letsogo, let's go. So o fela pelo. How good is that?
I think maybe how good is Glen because most of the time I do something too honest. I think it's too honest. Or sometimes other about need to already. I mean, that's what need. Who are inspired and reliable. So if you need something from Glen, you need help. Ukaya we ene o tlo khona o thusa and o good le ka di advice so if maybe we need advice for ene ke ene motho ka re le yang go ene for ntho tse jwang
ke ntho e le reng ke admire ke rata ka Glen.
Ke nagana gore toro ya Glen ya application designer ya mo tshwanela because o rata go developer di app and ke motho a sebetsang ka IT.
Something I'm putting on in every problem there's an app that can fix the problem. So any way I want the ideas are high, the way it's the apps are high. Ubona the things the original problems and it tries to use these apps to fix the problem.
I started having this dream 2014 because there was a company that came here to school, wanted us to implement something new that will help South Africa. So me and my friend entered that competition, and then they end up calling us to come and present. So unfortunately, we didn't win the competition. But from there, I never stopped developing mobile application.
ntho a ile a etsa tlo sa le mo torong ya hae Glen ke hore o ile a ngwala buka ya maths, so buka eo a zang se a sa kgona o succeeda because o ile a ba le ntho tse ngata tse nna a di etsa mo sekolong.
o ile a kgona ho ithuta Android programming, a thoma a dira di-apps mo without anyone a mo pushang ka bo yena self.
I also helped the school. I developed 2 apps for this campus. So it shows that I have the skill and people love what I do. Go bohlokwa go nna hore ke continue le mobile application because ke nyaka bontsha the whole world or Africa le rena na le skills.
Ntho e a sa e kgoneng ke physics, so o tlamehile a concentrate mo physics gore dream ya hae e kgone go succeed.
Everything is around us e dirile ke batho, so batho ba lone ha una difference between na le bona. So if ever ke nyaka something, I put it in mind, and then until ke great, then I'll be satisfied.
Coach ya hae o tlo mo ruta gore ko mosebetsing go dirwa eng, and then ba mbontsha le ntho tse ba sebetsa ka tsona gore na ho etsuwa so and then ho etsuwa so.
Glen, you have a chance to make it. Make use of every opportunity that you have. I know that you can and you will make it.
Life is like a wheelbarrow. Nothing happens until you push. So man, keep pushing.
Glen has already created a few successful apps, and he has a serious bite from the IT bug. His friends know he'll keep on pushing to achieve. Let's see what his coach thinks. Today we're spending time with Glen, who believes that for every problem, there's an application answer. He's a final year student at Northwest University, and his future is shining bright.
Today, ke expectile ho hlakana le coach yaka. Ke tlo ithuta how the IT world work because nano no tseba no dula behind the PC ke dira ke le one. So I think it tlo ruta too much ka teamwork because in the companies too much work ka teamwork. You don't do everything alone. Then I'm nervous but ready. I was born ready. So ke tlo bona no today later, but I'm ready for everything.
My name is Rob McLean. My job is an app developer. I'm managing director of App Developer Studio, so I work in the app development industry. What I love about my job is coming up to solutions to new problems. So client any day can phone us and say, I need an app for this, and it could be anything, and we have to go away and understand that problem and then design an app that actually addresses that problem. The biggest misconception about app development is that you need formal qualifications, you need degrees, you need education. Actually, you can entirely teach yourself. I'm entirely self-taught, so anyone with a computer and with access to the internet can teach themselves to be an app developer.
There's no way today it'll turn up in something that I can expect because I know myself. I know I can do anything that I want, so I believe in myself. If I can perform sharp, it's like just a lesson because we all know from mistakes.
What I dislike about my job is trying to find the right balance between work and life. As long as I've got my phone on me, I'm working 100%. I can take a phone call from a client at 10 o'clock at night, and they may be in a foreign time zone, and I have to work with them according to their hours and their timelines. So trying to balance a family life with that is very difficult.
Motives and thoughts.
Today I'm coaching Glen. He wants to be an app developer.
When things get tough, there's a code that I love to use which says pop are prepared on the same port, using same oil, same heat, but they don't pop at the same time. Everyone has their own time, so if ever you believe in yourself, you'll make it.
So Glenn, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a final year student. I've been doing IT. So at school they taught us Java. So I went to YouTube and learned how to develop mobile apps. Then from there, I never stopped. Then that's why I'm here today.
And why do you want to develop apps?
I think mobile apps the fast growing market. You know, everything now people are trying to put it in a cell phone so that because everyone now is a cell phone, and then they can access everything easily.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. Everyone wants an app for something, so it's a good job to have.
Yes.
And I understand you've built an app.
Yes. No.
Perhaps we could have a look at it.
So far, I have 4 apps available on Play Store. So this one.
What's it called?
This one is called Career Find. So what it does is, for people who are doing matric, you can easily select any course that you would like to study next year. So you can see a list of courses.
Okay. So this is for people who are about to go to varsity?
Yes. So you can select, for example, select LLB law. So you select your home language.
Oh, you've done a lot. And this is just Android, it's not for any other phones?
Yes, it's Android.
And it's available now on Google Play?
Yes.
So when did that one go live? Or are you still working on it?
No, it's live. I think around April it was already online.
Okay, and have you had feedback?
Yeah, I have a lot of people because the rating now is 4.9 out of 5. So
people really like it because that's a great rating.
Yeah,
Normally...
so far I got good comments. So.
And have you changed it and improved it over time, or is it still the same as it was?
Right now I'm still working on improving it so that people will be able to download application form. Because now it's just online application.
Okay, all right, I get you. Excellent, that's very clever.
Yes, thank you.
The one thing I would say is maybe you could work on the design side of it. We can maybe make it look a little bit more attractive.
Yes.
There should be something to explain what this app is for, and it should be obvious what it's done. So we should maybe have a splash screen that says, enter your details, and we'll recommend courses for you, so that the user knows why they're going to go through all this work and what the output at the end of it is. So
I think that's something that I like about designing.
Exactly, yeah. I think it's one thing to be able to develop code. It's another thing to actually be able to make an app a big commercial success.
Yeah.
And things like what you call the app icon, and how it's listed in Google Play are really important to get those volumes. Making it easy for people to tell their community, their network, about this app. We should consider incorporating those features into the app so it can be instantly shared on Facebook, for example.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I never knew. So
okay.
Yeah. My first impression when I met the coach is he seems more experienced, because the moment I showed him my app, he told me about the design, how I should improve in terms of designing, and I should put some animation. So now I've done my homework, then I'll go back and improve my app.
So Glenn, your challenge for today is to meet a new client of ours, the University of Pretoria. They've asked us to build an orientation app for new students arriving at university. So we're going to go meet them, we're going to speak to the client, and we're going to speak to some students, find out what they would have wanted to have known when they arrived at the university, what information they would find useful, speak to a few students, understand their needs. So that's what we're going to go do now.
Okay. And I'm looking forward for this challenge because I'm a student, so I can relate.
That's what I thought it would be interesting for you.
Yes.
You can actually teach us a few things.
Yeah.
My first impressions of Glenn was he's a nice guy. He's a good app developer. You can see he knows what he's doing on the technical side. He seems a little bit quiet. I think it's very important in our job to actually speak to clients, to speak to the customer and ask them lots of questions. So I want him to do that.
Who thought that talking to clients and customers will be such an important part of an app developer's life? Let's hope Glenn can overcome his shyness, otherwise he might not succeed in his challenge. Glen is about to get some feedback from students as to what they would want as part of an orientation app. Let's see if Glen can use this information to impress his coach. Being a student himself might just count in his favor.
Go find some students, go speak to them, and try and understand what they would want from an app when they arrived at the university, when they were doing their orientation, okay? Okay, I'll see you inside.
We're trying to develop an app which will help first-year students during orientation. So I just want to find out things that you experience here first time when you're here. So trying to solve that for your brothers, sisters, or maybe for your kids one day. So
I'd say firstly I'd want directions. I'd want to know where I'm going because along with all the information and stuff that you get given, it's very tough to navigate a new place. Like this place is big, it's new, there are hundreds of lecture halls.
the other thing I just want to find out about timetable. When you come here, do you understand the timetable they give you?
We get a book. Out of that book, it's tough. The roster book has all of your modules and stuff and the times and the groups you must pick. It would be nice to have an app that could do that for you. So you put in whatever you need or whatever subjects you're going to do, and then it tells you this is the best fit or this group or that group. That would be nice, as well as tests and stuff.
In terms of announcement, do you get announcement in time?
Yes, we get a lot of WhatsApp messages, so everything is through WhatsApp or something like that. But I think like
The WhatsApp cover the whole school, or it's just a group of people?
Yeah, it's a group of people.
In my life, I interview about to find out the problems. So now I've done it, so it's very useful because now I can focus too much in solving the problem they have than solving the problem that I thought they had. I think there's a problem with the map in the campus.
Okay.
Yeah, because some of them, they told me that they missed their first day here because they didn't know which building they are going to attend the class.
The second part of the challenge for Glen is I want him to actually draw out some wireframe designs of the app. So we can actually brainstorm, he can brainstorm the layout, the design, so that app users, when they open it, they can quickly get to the answer that they want. So it needs to be clean, it needs to be simple, and it needs to be attractive. We've got some paper over here and pens.
Yeah.
And you can actually sketch out some wireframes of the app design.
Designing on a paper is never my thing. I like to visualize everything in my mind. So this was a real challenge because even drawing is not my thing. So I'm struggling, but I'm trying my best.
So talk me through it.
Okay, what's going to happen? This is the login page. This one it's a hint. Whenever I start typing, it will disappear. This will disappear.
Okay, get you.
After entering everything, it will take you to the home page, which will show you the map. So, for example, if you just hold on this building, it will show you, okay, the current class is ITW. So, and then it will show you the end time. After pressing this, it's gonna show you this option. So whether you want to view a personal timetable, or a past timetable, or current event. So when you press the personal timetable to show you on Monday, you're going to attend this and this at what time.
But how's this calculated? Did they enter it themselves, or is this coming from a central server?
No, this is coming from the university. Yeah.
Okay.
This thing, same thing is event. So to show you title of the event, for example, I used the movie night, it show you date, time, and the entrance fees. So it's free. Yeah.
So it's a calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the bus, because I don't know the name of the rest, so I didn't indicate. So it will show you the bus too. They show you the bus code. Like every bus has a code on top, so that you won't get lost.
Get the right one.
Yeah, they are new students. They won't even know which. Yeah. So it should show you what time is moving from campus to rest, and then the arrival time.
That's a great idea. You know, I don't think even the university thought of that, and we didn't think of it, so that's totally new, so that's really good. Yeah. Excellent. So we've got it on paper. Next step is we need to capture it digitally, so we can have something to code against. What do you normally code in? Which platform?
I used Android.
Android Studio?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that. Looks great, Glenn. Really, really, really good work. I think you've already added a lot of value. The map, actually you've used Google Earth image as well, which I think is nice because it's three-dimensional. People can actually recognise what they're seeing around them. Simple design. Obviously there's a lot more work to do. We need to add all the functionality. This is just a design bit, but that's what we asked for. So really, really good. You've achieved a lot in the short time that we've given you today. And I think it's a great starting point. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did, but it was challenging.
Yeah?
At some point, I forgot what I had to put on. So I had to grab this page to remind myself, okay, I forgot to add this and this. So it was really helpful.
Sometimes you can just get busy in the code and actually forget.
Yeah, forget about the design.
The elements that people told you they wanted. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
I really like Glenn. He's a good guy. He's sharp, he's keen to learn, he's hardworking, and you can tell just from watching over his shoulder, he knows what he's doing, and he got something up and running in just a couple of hours, so I was really impressed.
Just like really sharp because curriculum to say today. I never thought to design on a paper one day, but I did. Today, I experience more than enough. So I want to like as I mentioned before, designing on a paper. Because no one going to level like basic coder. So negotiate that page for reference. The most difficult is Kenya a map on the app because I never done it before. So I need to do more research, but I've managed to put the map. So I think it really went well.
I think Glenn needs to decide whether he wants to work for a big company where he'll have a team of developers to back him up, but also designers and salespeople. Or if he wants to work for himself or for a smaller company, he'll have to pick up some of that design stuff himself, and he'll also have to be more confident